providing more customer service offices than any other Louisiana utility company, staffed with customer representatives who work and live in Louisiana, and offering 24/7 emergency response. That's what keeps CLECO energized.
Whoopsie-doo, there we go. Gonna go on a camera tour, that's all I was saying. We're gonna take you through all 8 this morning. Gina, 87, light northwesterly wind. Here's northeast Beauregard Parish. This is between Dry Creek and DeRidder. What a view we have there. Natchitoches, you know I like this one here. We get Sibley Lake out in the distance, 84, dew point 77. It's humid everywhere. And we have heat advisories and excessive heat warnings for a good chunk of the area. We'll talk about that in a bit. There is the Red River from the Rapides Hospital, Rapides Regional Medical Center camera there. And then Leesville, today's country 105.7. No, you're coming up next. Here's Alexandria there. Nobody's out. It's the 4th of July. Everybody's gearing up for craziness tonight, I guess. Leesville, that's the camera we were looking at. Today's country 105.7. How about that? 84 degrees, dew point 78. Toledo Bend, much the same. I can't believe I don't see boats out there right now, but hey. And one more, we've got LeBeau. Stellies in LeBeau, down 71. Stop there, get a plate lunch. Great people, great food. I love them. They're family. So that's my wife's family right there. So now we get into the actual weather stuff after taking the camera tour. Here we go with heat advisories. This is heat advisory is for heat indices up to 111. That excessive heat warning is for 114 or 115-ish. Kind of, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. It's going to be hot. And even where there's no advisory, we're still looking at a heat index today of about 108 to 110. But they may get a few showers and storms down that way. Could hamper some fireworks festivities this evening, but I really think it's going to be more the setup than the actual shows that are going to have problems. Highs today, very hot, 4th of July. We can expect that. A little cooler down south where we're going to see those scattered storms, maybe holding near 90 while we're closer to 100 up in central Louisiana. 78 degrees tomorrow morning, but then things do start to change as rain comes into the forecast. Now, just a few specks of rain down there right now along 190, I-10, that area. Nothing heavy this morning, but it looks like high pressure is weakening. We're starting to see those showers form again. And for today, scattered storms in the afternoon, though, again, I think the chance is better down in the southern part of the area. It's all going to be pretty widespread after we get through this. But here's what we're looking at on Futurecast through the day. Again, couple of scattered storms. You see that one that pops up right there just north of Alexandria. This is one model showing this. It changes from run to run. But it just shows you, yeah, there could be an isolated storm around 7. But you're not going to want to alter plans for this. If you're planning on going to see the fireworks tonight, go out there and do it and enjoy. And thankfully it's not tomorrow, because tomorrow we get storms coming in from the north, we get that sea breeze coming up from the south, and they kind of join forces overhead, and that's when we start seeing some really decent rain across the area. So some pretty heavy showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. The severe threat remains pretty low. Not a great setup for severe. We'll have to watch with the influences of Beryl as that moves into the area, and we haven't even touched on that yet, so you know we have a long way to go here. Here is the satellite showing Beryl pushing right just south of Grand Cayman Island. That's that little speck out there in the Caribbean that you see on the satellite. Now, notice it's not quite as symmetrical as it was. We have seen some weakening overnight. It was down to 120 miles per hour, so still obviously a very formidable storm as this continues on toward the west-northwest at a very brisk pace, so about 20 miles per hour on that. Now, here's your forecast track on Hurricane Beryl. Major Hurricane Beryl, still 120 mile per hour winds. Promise it's going to pop up. Come on. There you go. All right, Category 3 now makes landfall most likely as a 1 or a 2 on the Yucatan, and now the official forecast brings us up very close to Brownsville, Texas. You can see that cone ranges from just west of Houston down into northern Mexico, so still some uncertainty there, but it seems very likely that we're not going to see a Louisiana landfall. I mean, I can't say I'm ruling it out, but the chances are super low. This is most likely going to be a South Texas landfall from what I'm seeing. And we're going to see the benefits. I mean, the benefits of a hurricane. Yeah, it does have some when you need rainfall here and you get that moisture pump to come out of the southwest from where all that moisture is. And I'll show you that in just a bit here. And then we're actually going to have another tropical wave that's going to kind of get pulled into that. And we may see too much of a good thing. We got a lot of rain on the way. Here are the tropical models, and you can see that the consensus is very, very good here. So It does get that little right hook there in the end with the AEMI, which is the ensemble mean of the GFS. That's something we really watch closely here. And if we see a track similar to that, that could even beef up rain totals a bit more. Here's the tropical storm force winds for the next 5 days. Cancun, Cozumel, definitely going to see a windy go of it here tomorrow. It looks like late tonight into tomorrow. And then it looks like that's going to stay south of Louisiana, but we're going to see increased surf. We're going to see rip currents out across the Gulf of Mexico. So if you have beach plans, you may be over in Tampa thinking, well, this isn't coming for me. Yeah, well, it's not, but we're going to see those pretty rough seas out there, it looks like, over the next little while. Now, this yellow area, that is the 20% risk of 96L developing. Now, I don't think for our purposes, it would matter if it blew up into a hurricane. I don't see that happening with the conditions that we have right now. What I think is going to happen with 96L is this is going to inject more moisture into that southerly flow around the remnants of Beryl, and that's going to increase our rain chances. So it looks like we are going to see a lot of rainfall over the next 7 days. And it looks like, just looking at satellite from what I've seen over the last little while, you see Beryl continuing across Grand Cayman there. And then just some thunderstorms here south of Port-au-Prince. That is your tropical wave axis right there. This thing has not shown any sort of signs of development. It's something we're watching, but again, this looks like it's just going to give us more of a threat for rain. And you can see kind of a double-barreled moisture plume here. We have the one with Beryl and then the other one with 96L. As Beryl moves inland, going to pull more of that moisture in, and it's going to keep us in high rain chances for a good while. Here is the 7-day forecast now. Thunderstorms, pretty good chance each day. I think today is our best chance for dry stuff. That's good news. We got the 4th of July festivities. Once we get through this, look at those temperatures coming down to near or below normal. We're going to see thunderstorms most likely Friday, Saturday, maybe a little break on Sunday, and then things ramp back up Monday and Tuesday and really continue into midweek next week. In fact, I kind of think right into next weekend we're going to have daily rain chances. So I know a lot of people have been kind of missing out on that. It looks like we're going to see those changes happening very quickly here over the next day or two. There's the outlook from July 12th to the 18th, near, maybe a little above normal as we start to dry things out, but you can see also we're going to keep that rain chance pretty much near or above normal across the deep south. But it doesn't look like behind 96L that we have anything in the pipeline. So this is good. We get a little break here, and hopefully we see the tropics calm down for the rest of the season, ideally. But it looks like after Beryl, we are going to see a bit of a break on that. So some good news as we can perhaps get the rain we need and avoid the damage and all the craziness of a hurricane. But it does look like a landfalling tropical storm or hurricane in South Texas here in a few days. So something I'm monitoring closer than you even think. And I will be updating the text forecast here with the 10 o'clock update as that comes out. And I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. I know a lot of people are going to go out tonight and see the fireworks and all that stuff. Be safe, all that good stuff. And yes, rain, it's going to be cooler. And yes, there is no visible eye on satellite on Beryl right now. And that is a sign that we have seen some weakening overnight. So down to Category 3. The weakening process has been slower than we thought, but it does look like that is finally happening. And as it moves over land over the Yucatan Peninsula, of course, that impacts lives, but that is going to cause a weakening trend, even though it's only probably going to stay over land for about 8 hours. I'm watching it all. So's Tom. He did yard work yesterday. He's out all day. Like, he texted me at 8. He's like, I'm going to go out and do yard work. At 7, he texts me, I'm going to update the 7-day. Now I'm back in now. What is that? I couldn't handle that kind of workload in a day. But I am going to get out of here for now. I'll be live again tomorrow morning. And for now, that's it. I will see you back here tomorrow. I'll have text updates throughout the day. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Be safe.